Hello? Oh my god. Why am I sitting down? Hang on. Why am I doing that? Stop that. I'm better. Oh my god. Hang on. This spout shit isn't working. It's so crusty. I changed how my stream would work and it looks kind of jank. So hang on. Why do I make changes? Why don't I test them? Also, why am I so small? Did I do a test? Yes, but not connected to the internet. What would you want me to do? Log on to twitch.tv and be like, don't look at this, I'm testing things. Look, I'm back. I can do this now. See? See, I'm waving. But you can't see it because it's in my belly! Look, I can wave both my stupid little hands around. This music is very... No, it's not loud. It's just loud in my ears. I still have to work on the leap motion stuff. It's very, finicky. I only see one stupid little hand moving. How about this? How about this? You like this? You like... I have to, they have to be like right in front of me, okay? Suck them in like Stitch. That's essentially what I'm doing. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna have to fix this when we go to the next screen, so bear with me when we get there. But, welcome. There are a few things to announce today. First of all, I can move my little hands, kind of. Second of all, expect some jankness because I'm messing around with a lot of settings, including the model, to try to get this hand shit to work, so there have been a few trials and tribulations. Expect issues. Next, the stream officially has closed captions. If you're watching on twitch.tv, you can go to the bottom of the video, like the video we're watching. If you hover over it, there should be a button that says closed captions, and you can click on it, and it will put a box on your screen specifically. It's not on my end, that is transcribed from my voice, and you can make it look however you want. You can change the font, you can change the color, you can change where it is on the screen. I don't care. It'll work for you. And it's just gonna be like stitched into the video. So there you go. What else? I got a haircut today. I hadn't gotten one in a year, so now I'm nice and cool. It works, right? I'm glad. I'm a little itchy though, because I got shrapnel in my shirt. Yippee! Yay! It's kind of a hot, sticky day though, so now I'm sweating in my office. But I'll be okay. But oh my god, the hair salon was awesome. They're super, like, they're gender affirming. They do gender affirming hair and makeup. There are salon cats that you can play with and cuddle with while you're getting your hair cut or you're waiting. And everyone there is super cool. They, like, ask your pronouns and shit. And they don't care if you ask for, like, a quote-unquote masculine haircut. So that's nice of them. Hang on, I'm gonna fix something. See, no, oh, L, N, N. How do I make the settings come back? Whoa! That wasn't right. Why? Why? How do I make the buttons come back? Spacebar? 1, 2, 1. Q, W, E, R, T, Y, U, I, O, P, A. Help! I need the buttons back! Oh wait, I think it's control something. Hang on. I have to reopen the program because I don't remember the shortcut to make the UI come back. I'm so sorry. There we go. There. How am I down here now? There. Okay. Captions. Covered. Haircut. Covered. That's it. So, if you're new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. If you're still putting up with this bullshit, hi. I'm Kat. I'm a VTuber, a variety streamer. I'm a little fella in your computer. I use she, her, they, them pronouns. You can use them interchangeably if you'd like. This is an 18 plus stream, so if you're under the age of 18, you shouldn't be here. I'm sorry. I'm testing out the new Twitch, what are they called? Content labels. I have selected significant profanity or vulgarity, just in case. I don't know what I'll say. But I don't want any kids to hear it. If you like the potty word filter, it's not a filter, it's a warning, so people don't come up, be like, I'm 12! And I'll be like, you can't be on Twitch, actually. If you like what I do in any capacity, somehow, you can support me in a number of ways, some of which are free. You can follow the stream, you can get access to a bunch of my emotes, you can sub and get access to even more. You can use them wherever you'd like, you can watch the stream, you can tell your friends, you can take clips of things you find funny, you can share those clips around, you can, cheer with bits. You can't hype chat here because I'm not a partner. You can send me a direct tip. There's a button in my description that says, support the stream. You can click on it. It'll take you to a page where you can send me a direct tip. Tips I get 100% of. They're very much appreciated, but not required of you. Okay. Zelda time. Again, first I have to change my other monitor. I'm going to change screens and we'll have to do this song and dance again. I'm sorry. That's not right. Where'd I go? Look, there I am. And now I got it. For some reason, OBS doesn't like it when I... OBS doesn't like it when I, hang on, I'm gonna trim this a little bit. Just so it's easier to grab. There. Make myself bigger. There. OBS, whenever I put in a new source, it makes it the top source, and I have like 20,000 sources, so I have to like click and drag it all the way to the bottom. Hey Kat, did you know that hype chats absolutely suck and that if you pay for them they aren't actually pinned messages you can read, but small buttons at the top to unscroll and they all look the same? Gee, scheming. Yes, I did. I also know that you can't see them on mobile, so when somebody drops $100 on a hype chat, I don't know what it is. Like, I was in Sox's stream last night, and Daya, I think, bought 2 or 3 $100 hype chats, and I didn't know which messages were the hype chats. And it didn't post them at the top of the chat, because the mobile app is completely different than the desktop app. So, like... the mobile experience is not good, but you didn't. We did this as a joke last night in Desert stream, and I did a $2 one, and Desert said, "Oh my god, Twitch, I can't read this." Oh yeah, let me turn this music down. Sorry, I didn't even realize it was still on. They all stack and it clogs up the chat. Ah, that sucks. Time to see a fish. I'm gonna get through with this water faster than I would want to, I think. I forgot to buy groceries today. Or I forgot to order them. But I'm off Monday. The PS5 has no games. I knew that. That's why I don't have one. gonna move me. I have the hiccups. Help. Yeah, I don't have a PS5 because it has like 5 exclusive games. No thanks. But you know what the Switch has? This. And it also has Super Mario RPG. Which I'm getting, absolutely. I'm streaming that. And it has Pikmin's 1 through 4. Where did he go? Where did Sidon go? What's this icky paint like goop? He's exploring. He's not allowed to do that. Just me. Ugh. I'll take the long way. Oh my god! He's L. If you do replays on the channel with clips or rewatches, the hyperchats don't appear at all. I mean, that's the mobile experience. Like, you have no context for when somebody hyperchats. Real quick. I'm gonna find something to stick on this. He's literally exploring, he went on ahead. Whatever. No. I think they're just trying to rob us of time with him. Let's see, this is 17. Yeah, let's do one of these. These are like my favorite thing to attach to stuff. The Black Moblin Horn. Fuse has already been used on this. Oh. That takes... But what about me? Okay, well I have this claymore I can put it on. Yay. They're just trying to rob us of time with him. Hey, there he is! Hey, baby, wait up! What's up? What is this place? My body feels light as a feather. This is a strange place indeed, but right now we must focus on locating the source of the sludge. Link, it is time to divide and conquer. Let's split up for the time being. No! Baby, no, I just got here! Whee! This is the only way, like, I've ever seen Link underwater, by the way. Like, he can't dive, from what I understand. Or from what I've seen. What's the green thing? Is there gonna be another one? Hello? This is taking a while. It's a little Zonai device. Oh, there we go. Get fucked. have a stick? Get a real sword. Oh shit, I need to take a picture of this. Got it. Ouch. Why am I wearing this? Do something. Thank you. No! My Lizal Reaper! I don't want those. Can I pick you up? Yes. Whee! Does this, like, do anything else? Like, is there anything else up here? Giving the temple a bath. It's Power Wash Sim. Did you guys see that there's a SpongeBob pack coming out for Power Wash Sim? I'm buying that. I'm streaming that. It's $8. I wonder if multiplayer works in it. It'd be fun to do with a friend. Oh! Ah. Come on. Okay. Oh. There. Do they give you a rusty spatula and a bubble blower to... They do give you, like... They basically, like, remodeled the power washer to be, like, SpongeBob-esque, like, with the, all the rivets and stuff that they put over everything in there. And you can clean the invisible boatmobile. And SpongeBob's house. And Squidward's house. And Patrick's house. So what you're saying is the invisible boatmobile becomes visible? I guess it does in that, like, you have to... Whoa! Hey! Nuh-uh. I guess it would if it's dirty. But then you have to undirty it. Or clean it, as it's otherwise known. So, that would make it invisible again. Why do I have to put that fucking shirt back on? Oh! Hooray! Yeah, I do. It's not that I don't appreciate the gift from Mifa, it's just like not very strong. Let's go. This is an interesting mix of mechanics, is the water and the low gravity stuff. Hover stones. I don't need hover stones. I've got, ooh, shrine. I've also got this lad. Can get me places faster. Orbs of water. Whoa! I just like that this thing spits out a little flotation stone in the orb of water. This one won't move. Oh, I see what I'm supposed to do. I have to wait for a new one. Oh. Yeah, okay, I guess I could just do that. I thought I would have, like, caught it with the bubble. So my thoughts about Mario RPG's remake. I'm excited about it. I haven't really had a chance to play the first one. I mean, the original. Mainly because I never had a Super Nintendo. I got it on Wii Virtual Console and kind of never did it. Like, I never finished it. What on earth? Oh. Yeah, now you recall it. Ah! No, 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 no. But it looks pretty faithful to the original. It looks enhanced, TBH. I think with the $60 price tag, we should be getting more than just the base game. Maybe they'll add something to it. You don't know. Didn't Link's Awakening have more? I didn't play that either. Oh my lord! Come on. Why'd he jump so much? But yeah, I didn't play Link's Awakening or Link's Awakening DX. And I own the Switch version. I have not played it. Because he's on the moon. Okay. Someone pointed out that during the attack cutscenes, it looks like Gino talks, so we might get voice acting. Do you want that? I don't know if I want that. Cause like, I don't know. Chris Pratt, Gino. Yeah, that's what you're asking for. You want a monkey's paw situation? Stop asking for things! Oh, shit. I'm solving the puzzle. Now do it again. Yes. No! Get out of there! Oh my god, lag! Why? Yeah, I like Link being quiet. I like Mario being quiet. I mean, I don't mind Mario talking. What? What's with that? No, God fucking damn it. They don't make it, like, clear when, like, he can't just step out of the bubble. You have to launch yourself from the bubble. So you, like, jettison over the edge. What? That's not when that breaks. Dog, now you're just making stuff up. Link is nonverbal. That's in the lore. My man's traumatized. If you read Zelda's journal entries, poor Link has to explain it. Oh my god. You... you bitch. Give me a new one. The rage cough. Hi, maidens. Okay. I hit rewind. I jump in. We position ourselves to be facing wall. How will he go, "Excuse me, princess"? He can do that in the movie. He inevitably will do this in the movie. Jesus fucking Christ. I hope you like this. I hope you're enjoying yourself. The other day, or hear me out, it never happens again. He will do it in a movie. You know, just the other day I was thinking, wow, I don't think my streams are any good. I don't think anybody likes me. And now I don't know why I was thinking that with content like this. Just watch me do the same. Have you considered patience? No. Okay, I'm waiting. It broke. Okay, I'm waiting. Pardon? Oh, okay. Okay, there we go. Alright, hit me. Hit me. Yeah. Here we go. Wow. Okay, I gotta get out. Oh shit, was there treasure in here? Fuck. Oh well. Yippee! Thank you. I'm not going back. La 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 la. I'm trying not to get sleepy. I think the treasure was that one chest you snatched out of this. Oh, yes! You hear about people freaking out that because they think they replaced Charles in the games because of his voice. And oh no. Oh wait, there's like no enemies up here. Yes. And also yes. He sounds a little different now because he's older. It's okay. Aw, damn it. I was gonna take a selfie.
The blood-stained moon shines upon the land.
Can I take a selfie? No. What the hell? It's normal! Fuck off. Come on. Come on. Okay, we got some wings. We got some wings. What's this? Oh, it's a launcher. Okay. Okay, I'll just have... put this here. And a shootaroo. Whee! This dungeon is brain poison. To me, nothing is happening. Everything is so slow. It's tradition for the water temple. Well, I can't argue with that. Oh yeah, you had a week off. How was that? I wish you had another one. It'd be like that. I have Monday off. Because I have doctor's appointment. My first doctor's appointment since before the pandemic. My first PCP appointment, anyway. Trying a new PCP. I'll report back. Was it a week of that you need a break from? Me or scheming? Might be a scheming question. I was right. Look at how fast the moon is setting. Doesn't do that in real life. Just in case you didn't know that. Don't get scared. Got some things done, but not everything. It was also raining a lot. Yeah, it was. It was really stormy over here. And it's like, it rained earlier today, and I can feel that there's like more rain on the horizon. It's like sticky. Ooh! My shoulder blade feels like it's healing and I have to go back to work. Oh, were you on like... If you don't want to say, that's fine. Were you on like a workers' comp kind of? Oh, okay. A work required vacation. Well, I'm still sorry. That sounds yucky. Ooh, looks like we have a locked chest. Sick 'em, boys. Oh well. Die. I feel like I need a month to straighten things out somewhat. I keep thinking about, like, just going to a cottage in the woods and not talking to anybody for a long time. But then at the same time, I, like, want to talk to people. I want to make friends. I want to play video games. But I also want to frolic in a flower field. And get my nails done. I've actually never... I had a manicure once when I was like 10. My grandma would get pedicures, and she brought me along, and I didn't want anyone to do that. I didn't want anyone to touch my feet, somebody I didn't know. So I got a manicure, and my cuticles are bad. Like, they are a breaking. You can go. So maybe a manicurist could tell me, like, you're so fucked up. Here, let me help you. And I could be taken into their guiding embrace. I want to go on a writing retreat. That sounds... I feel like I would do that. I would go on quote-unquote sabbatical for the purpose of writing, and then I just wouldn't do it. I would just enjoy the silence. You'd probably do a Shining. Oh no. I get that reference. Whee! Oh god, there's another one! It's too quiet up here. There was stuff happening in the wind one. This is like... Oh my god, did I go in a circle? Oh. Let me help you, little man. Wait, what? I don't think that was right. Why did I hear an explosion? I think it was fireworks, but it is also light outside. I hate people who fire fireworks, like, for no reason. Cat, does anyone really care if it's light or dark enough to set off fireworks? I do! I'm the only one. If I can't see them, what's the point? Alright. Here we go! We're in fireworks season now. I mean, 4th of July is next weekend. Next week, rather. Yeah? Yeah, we're going? Yep, it's officially summer and we're gearing up for America Day. You know? 4th of July is probably the only day where I'll be like, yay! Held a message for a reason. Bullying. I'm gonna allow it because it isn't bullying, but it was highlighted for the word bumfuck. Here you go. Add permitted term bumfuck. I'm gonna screenshot that. I put it in the Discord. Yours is a stinky robot. Nobody likes you and you do your job like crap. No. Oh, automod. Okay. It was suggested I turn automod on, and I was like, well, I should have some automatic defense before humans are involved, but that one was just silly. I think automod will like block shit like white boy. Ah! This is a approved space. You use chatty. I know a bunch of people use that. I don't know. Oh, I need to make a plane. I see. Or a cool skateboard. Get one of these. These flotation stones? I don't know why I would need them. Without— oh, fans. If you wanted to just jump across. Oh, well, I want to be cool. Not like that. Hang on, I gotta snooze this ad. Because I want to make my machine. How about that? How about Twitch Partner Plus? Listen. This isn't a business venture for me. Maybe someday. Maybe if I'm like, if I do something that impresses all of you, sure, maybe someday. But God, if this was my livelihood, I would be extremely pissed about Twitch Partner Plus. Okay, line her up. And watch her go! Oh shit. Come on. Just board the machine. Please. Let's go. Woo! Hi, Sidon. Bye, Sidon. Bye, Dad Lucis. Off to school. Bye, Eridan. Wow. Oh my god, they let me leave him there! Here, I'll get the teleport. Oh my god, it caught another one. I love all the inbred pug jokes. Hang on, I'll allow it. I love at permitted term, inbred. Who fucking super reacted to that? Gem. Where's the warpy do? Where's the warpy guy? Is this the warpy man? Yes. I don't want to turn it up. Uh-oh. Oh, I guess I gotta go now. Where is he though? Wait! Oh god, did I break it? Oops. I'm coming, don't worry. I'm coming for you. But he's shouting. I can't leave here. It's like, okay, don't. Ah! Hold on. Side on. Where is he? Where'd he go?
Oh.
What? Oh, there he is. Oh my god. Hi, Sidon. right side am I gonna fight this guy? I was trying to avoid it, but... Maybe you should talk to him. Okay. Oh, cool. I can use that, like, on enemies, too. I forgot how to use it, but I remember now. Ow. Fuck! Get out of there! Oh, the robot died. Link, let us keep pushing forward. Okay. Is that? Oh, I wanted to keep it a surprise, but... But then you got, like, all weird... What I can tell, all of the sludge waterfalls are flowing from the ruins above here. In other words, if there's a source for this sludge somewhere, it must be... Link! When you are amply prepared, let us die. Okay. Time's finally arrived. Off we go! Okay. This is less impressive than when I flew over here. Okay, well now we're here for real. So I'm gonna run an ad. And I'll be back in like 3 minutes. Bye-bye. Okay. Oh, okay, so the Peach teaser. This is gonna make me sound, I don't care. I need to see more. I really don't like, Super Princess Peach did not appeal to me at all. I want her to have, like, if she's gonna get something, I want her to have something, like, big and cool and not Super Princess Peach. You know? But what they showed off didn't really seem like much, and what on earth is happening isn't enough to entice me. How magnificent to think that such a structure was floating in the sky above our own Zora's domain. Link, look! Luigi, look! That is certainly the source of the sludge. I am certain of it. Must do something about it. He just moved his mouth a whole lot to say, That is it. Winked. I'm suspecting it's not going to be like Super Princess Peach, but it seems like a stage play. What I really noticed was the purple thorns, the purple coloration for all the enemies, and the elven shoes they all wear. I noticed that too. It would be interesting if a certain purple man was doing a thing. It'd be cool if they gave him a role in a game besides DDR Mario Mix. If only we can make use of that water. La 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 la. La 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 la. Time to try this again. They wouldn't let me do it! They were just like, no! I just wanted to make the warp point, too. They were being stupid about it. Oh. It seems it did not work. But you saw it too, did you not? Using that mechanism did have an effect. Simply not enough water. Water. I feel like this could be a good launching point for Waluigi, considering it's mainstream but also an offshoot. So it's like King's Own, or Peach's Own, King Boo, or Captain Syrup, or Baby Bowser.
This is the source of the pure waters of Zora's domain.
Kin?
Use your
Nagito?
turn on 4 faucets and you can collect water here. Heed my words.
It happened yet again. Only this time I heard the voice loud and clear. The 4 faucets, I see. If we turn those on, we can acquire more water for the water vessels. Right, let us get to work, Link. Together. With our powers combined, there is nothing in the world that can stop us. Okay. What if we just stayed up here forever and ever and ever? We don't have to go back down there. You got me, this little kid, and we can jump really high. Why would you ever want to go back? It's awesome here. Right? Okay, let's look at the map. Let's go left first. I am going left, yes? You're just trying to block him from getting back to Yona, I get it. Listen. Just because you're right doesn't make it less hurtful. Desert did the same thing. Oh, well, now I'm just derivative. I have to come up with new material. Nothing nobody's ever said on this stream before. Desert tried I launch Yona off with a spring platform? I'm not like that. I'm not that smart. Oh, Lord. Okay. Go! Spin! Fuck. Okay. You know what's funny? People have found out how to push Yona's model out of bounds all over Hyrule. That's awesome, though. She's special. She has special powers. A ball! Whoa, whoa, hey! Thank you. Ooh. Okay. So we take the ball. You take the moon. And you take the sun. And you put it in here. And you wait. Yes! Go! I'm right behind you. Is Sidon swim too? No. Where is he? Where is... Okay. Sure. Go in the hole. Oh, it's heavy. Or it's not heavy enough, you know what I mean? Alright. What the hell? What? Why? I wonder... Oh my god. Can I turn the water off? Is that a thing? That looks scary down there. What's this? I see. I'm so smart. I'm so intelligent. Link, do you see that? I'm certain this water wheel must be connected to the temple's faucets. I don't know, that screw looks a little rusty. Where are you? Hey, come down here. I need your help. Stop. Stop running away from me! Listen, we're having this talk whether you like it or not.
Yes, you got one flowing.
I did.
This is great. Just free to go.
This is just like, I make fun of this all the time. In Breath of the Wild, in the Divine Beasts, whatever spirit was there with you would just be in your ear constantly about how many things you had left to unlock. It's like 5 more to go. 4 more to go, little buddy. And I'd just be like, shut up. Sidon! What's the matter, Sidon? Can't you fly? What the fuck did you just do? Okay. Well, I expected this to go differently. I would have thought there was something I could, like, hold, or, like, I thought I could extinguish the fire. Just testing to see if that wasn't a fluke.
Yeah.
Elephant Mario. Elephant Mario's cute. Socks was talking about this on a stream last night. You guys are afraid of fat people. You guys are, like, people who are like, oh, but think about the art. Think about the art of Peach and Daisy as elephant. Yeah? So? I'm fat. I'm sexy. Who cares? Like... like... the whole Bowsette thing was annoying. I hope... I don't know. Elephant Mario's Bowsette to Bara furries. Regrettably, elephants cannot be divorced from the GOP in my... Oh, the GOP. It's like, what's the GOP? Is that like the goop, but evil? Sidon, are you helping me or what? I know, because my dash has been loaded with it. See? Elephant Mario doesn't even seem like that archetype at all. He seems like he would be soft and cuddly and nice. Oh. How do I give you uppies? I should clarify the Gachi Moochie furries. Hang on, I gotta adjust myself in the chair. Gachimuchi is a subset of bar where you like big fat. Oh, okay. Awesome. I mean, I've seen work like that specifically. It's actually really fascinating documentary called Queer Japan. I highly suggest it. Maybe don't watch it with youngins in the room, because they do show some panels of erotic manga. But there are so many different like subcultures in Japanese queer circles. And they're dealing with a lot of crap from the government. Because when we won World War II, we made them, like, sign a thing. Like, we changed their entire government. We changed, like, a lot of stuff for them. And I mean, I know it's more multifaceted than that, but people were gay in Japan forever. And then we were just like, hi! Don't do that. Yeah, I don't even know where to start about that. My mutual was big on Bara history and what they can tell you about, about what media was influential. It's cool. Don't they not use that term though anymore? Sorry, I'm like, yeah. I'm trying to figure out where to go. They still do? I remember there being like a discourse about it. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking about Fujoshi. Oh no. I could never think about Fujoshi. Did I ever tell you the story about Sandra-san? I had... No, what is that? Okay. I started taking Japanese in college. Like, I have a Japanese minor. And I started taking language courses in college over the summer. Because I was a year behind. I had a different major for my first year. And so I was taking them over the summer, and I would manage to knock 2 out in one semester. And one of my classmates was a summer freshman who skipped a grade. So she was like 17. And, was already very well versed on kanji specifically. Like, she knew like tons of kanji because she studied Chinese. But she came into class every day with buttons on her shirt or her bag that said, "I heart yaoi." And would just talk in yaoi terms in real conversations with people. With my native Japanese speaker senseis. Who I'm pretty sure were acting as though they did not know what she was talking about. Is this the Uke girl? You know it, baby! So, after class, a lot of the time, we would go to a Chinese restaurant downtown. Is this the girl with the Uke seme paddle? She did not have one of those. As far as I'm aware. So after class, we would go to a Chinese restaurant downtown. And so it would be me, her, and 2 other students that shared the class with us. Classmates is what they're called. And one of them was an out gay man. And Never asked someone this question, by the way. This is fucked. She asked him, so are you a top or a bottom? And my classmate, who was still fairly young and had never, like, been with anybody before, was like, oh, I don't know. Like, I've never, like, if I had to say, like, I guess I would say I'm a bottom. And my wonderful friend said, oh my god, I've never had an uke friend before. And that's how that went. Like, help! Like, unimaginable. And at the time, I wasn't out. She also talked about how, like, she didn't trust lesbians, which I think is interesting. But yeah, I think about her sometimes, and I try not to be her. What? Oh, well, you know, the only pure gay relationships are between two pretty men. I swear there have been other accounts of stories I've heard, like yaoi pants asking out queer people if they were the uke or the seme in the relationship. Honestly, I've had people comment on stuff I've written like that. It's fucking inappropriate. First of all, and like, yes, I'm talking about fan fiction. I don't care. Stop. Just stop. Don't ask people those questions. Even if you use the right words. Like, you can't just generalize somebody with categories like that. Sure, some people have, like, preferences for what they like to do. Maybe I should have put, like, a sexy warning on this, too. But, like, you can't just be like, oh, they're a top, they act this way. Or, oh, they're a bottom, they act this way. I don't know if it's common today, but back in the early to mid 2000s, it was an unfortunately common thing to run it. Top-bottom discourse is just seme-uke discourse. Like, it's all the same. Nobody is confined. Exactly! You don't know what I'm gonna do. You don't know what anyone's gonna do. It's not your business! I mean, it's different, like, if people want to be, like, open and talk about what they do with other people. That's fine. I mean, like, it's whatever. But, like, you can't just, like, look at somebody or how they're acting and be like, oh, I know everything about you just from that one piece of information. Awesome! I was kind of asked by a college acquaintance. English wasn't her native language, though. And she approached it, I think... The way she approached it, I think she might not have interacted with an IRL queer before, especially not in English. That happens a lot. I think. I know us queers joke about tops, bottoms, verse people, but when I see it outside of our circles, it gets Yes! Like, if I saw cis people talking about, like, power bottoms or whatever, or not even just cis people, cis straight people, I'd be like, just stop talking. Please. I'm begging you. I'm a straight person and have no idea what any of the past 10 minutes mean. Well, it's time for me to add another thing to my another classification to the stream. We're being educational, but we are discussing topics about the bedroom. You're also old, so okay, so a top. Okay. I'm trying to like frame this in a way. If we're discussing penetrative sex, right? Where something goes into somebody else, a top is the person who is doing the penetrating. The bottom is the person who is being penetrated. A verse is somebody who can do or feels comfortable doing either. It means they're versatile. Now, this isn't just restricted to people with dicks. There are plenty of ways to penetrate a person. There are plenty of ways to be penetrated. You can, use fingers, toys, whatever. But people will either ask or assume. You just got a screen warning. Yeah, it does that whenever I change the midstream, apparently, so. Be warned! If... I'm trying to think of, like... Well, people will see, like, for example, a cis gay man hear that he is a bottom and think, oh my god, you are like a woman. Your entire personality has been reduced to the fact that you enjoy being penetrated by another man. Like, and they will, like, ascribe what you might call foppish behavior. Like, oh, you must be well-groomed, well-manicured, well-dressed. You might have a sassy attitude. You're effeminate. You're, like... There's a lot of assumptions made about a person just because of that preference. And, the same would go for two vulva people in a relationship. Like, if one person prefers to be on top, that must mean that they're a butch, and that their partner, like their girlfriend, is a femme. And they're like a set of, a little set of, salt and pepper shakers. I'm gonna come out and say it. I hate how terms the queer community have been used for years and been reduced and twisted by straight people like twink and beard. Oh my god, you're so right. Who's using twink that doesn't... If I ever saw a gay man be called a twink by a straight person, I'd cry. I'd cry. What do I do with this thing? This is electricity. Something in here. There's one of them wheels. The stuff that they apply it to are not even in the definition of those terms. There's so many people applying twink to things that aren't even twink. There are people applying twink to, like, otters. Which, hang on, let me get out the dictionary again. An otter is a term for nothing to do with this, but I'm going to bed. Good night, Espera. Have a good night, Esperata. I don't know what you like to be called. You've seen twink apply to bulls? Dog. Nuh-uh. But yeah, an otter is... Can I even grab this? No. Oh. What do I do with you? Where's this coming from, anyway? I need to connect. Wait! Wait! Oh, fucking shit. Oh. Come on, let me have it. Come on. So yeah, an otter is like a guy who's like hairy, but he's not like jacked. He's not particularly muscular or he might have some lean muscle on him, but he's not like large like a bear would be. Like a bear is a term for a guy who's both hairy and large. Sometimes there's muscle involved with bears. You could also just be like a fat guy, and that's totally fine. It can be both. It's nice if it's both. But yeah, an otter is like hairy, but not as big. I don't have a weapon. I don't want to use my things, my nice things. Fucking ouch! I should eat a food. Oh my god, I haven't made food. Sidon, do you have any of your sister's healing powers? Jim Bunny, Otter are kind of kind of like Twinks, but more muscular and hairier. In most accounts, the Jim Bunny isn't hairy, but always. Oh yeah, I know that kind of person. How did I get up here? Up there? I think I went. Yeah, I went over. Sorry. Whenever I, like, just eat, I get the hiccups. I want to see that thing. That thing looks cool. Okay, I just flew over there. Oh, there's a thing. I can put water on that. These people, if you ask them, they usually say they're only twinks and bears. No. And to them, anyone is either one. Bear misidentification is tragic. Almost as tragic as twink misidentification. I know I have Sidon, but it takes him forever to charge up. And I've got fruit. That's what the fruit is for. Fuck the binary. Fuck any binary. Fuck the binary it took to make this game. We hate people who code. Ugh. saw Twink discourse in the comment section under someone saying Spamton isn't one. Spamton is like a matchstick. Of course he's a twink. Oh, we're gonna do the diving thing here. Die. If you use Sidon's power, it counts as a hit for wearing down your weapon. His power sucks. Big Shot, Spamton, and Neo are twinks. Spamton as a puppet is a Happy Meal toy. Do not sexualize the puppet. This looks like it's the same kind of thing as the other one. Oh, I gotta get this guy. Try me, bitch. Watch who you're calling a bitch! I'm the streamer! This is my house! Nah. I mean, I can tell you're joking. Oh, it's that thing. It's like, what the fuck is doing that? Hello? Why are you doing that? The way that thing spins, it's like a glitch. Yeah, it made me think that there was something wrong. Oh, jeez. I think I know what I'm gonna have to do. I'm not happy about it. I need to get up higher. Get in the dreidel. I will not! Can I reach that? Say yes. Okay. Oh, this looks like it'll be perfect. Yes! I knew I could have done that. I just wanted to be cool. Okay. It would have been really impressive, and I did it with the water one.
Barf head?
No! Not a barf head. Where'd he go? Okay, thank you. It's weird when he can't fly. I considered making a redeem, like, for Barfhead that, like, dunked slime on me, but it felt, like, sexual. I didn't like the vibes I was getting. Well, hey, now there's this one over here. Yeah. Right, I'm gonna need the boy's help. Hello? Oops. Well, now I have to wait. Did it? What happened? What happened here? Oh, it's because I warped. Man. That's lame. Go. And then I still have to figure this one out. Okay, there's nothing below this. Apparently I came up across this band that dress up like extreme game monsters if they were action figures made in the 80s. That's... Wait, I think I know which one you're talking about. Is it the one where like there's an alien and they're like, don't interrupt our song, dude, and he's like ripping it up on the bass and then they're like, wait, actually no, you're awesome. Okay, so I don't need to go down to get in here. Not sure, his name is Master. Does water not conduct electricity in this fucking universe? His latest vid is like him watching a guy gyrate on a bar tape. That doesn't sound appropriate. Right idea, wrong location. Oh! I see. This is about as wide as one of them. I was so confused. I was like, is this not a property of water that I've always known? Alright, Sidon. Oh, well, not you.
All right, just one
Hooray!
more.
Alright, and the last one is down below. So, how did I get there last time? Because I was definitely, like, there, but where is it? Okay, it's over here. The problem is I don't think I can carry one. Did you know distilled water doesn't conduct electricity? You know what? I thought it was like one way or the other. I knew distilled water had a thing about it, but I didn't remember which one it was. In fact, I thought that distilled water was the only one that could conduct electricity because there wasn't, like, stuff in it. I don't know why I thought that. It was pure water. Only the purest. It's all the little impurities that conduct it. Ha! Oopsie! No. Yeah, kill. Yay, things. Okay. So this fucking thing is like... Okay. I go this way. Yeah. And I guess I just take this with me? Like... Oh, okay. Well, I'll wait. I'm not going anywhere. Yeah. Okay, we have to hurry up. Oh my god. No! Has-Been Hotel, if Vivi wasn't... I try to avoid that franchise. Mainly because I think it's ugly, but also... because there's like weird discourse around it. I don't know. Apparently Naz, though, is working with them on an official product, which is kind of cool. I try to also, but I have a few mutuals who are into it. The curse. No, that is way too high up. Ah! Oops, I didn't mean to do that. They revealed a new character and it looks like every other one, and it's supposed to be a bee, but it looks like a okay. Alright. I'm overthinking this puzzle. Well, I threw a fruit at it and it didn't work. So I thought that if I brought a bubble with me, it would protect me. I could just carry it over my head. But the bubbles don't want to stay. A bubble would protect you. Right. Yeah. But I can't get them down here because they float. How could you get a protective oh, for fuck's sake. Sidon, get over here. Where is he? Cool! Oh, there's There's shit in here, though. There's stuff in here. What the hell? I can't go in here? Okay, it was keeping me from going in there. Ball. Ball. Eh. What do I need? Oh, there's a thing. Oh! Alright. Wait, what? Okay. Oh, well, you know what? I can just... Stay in! Sidon! Sherman! Sherman! Where is he? Sidon? Oh my god. He's stuck outside? There's fire, and fire is hot. Yeah, like I don't fucking know that fire is hot. I like how they acted like that was the puzzle. Ugh. Not all that other crap I did.
You did it, Link.
I did it, me!
Okay, they're all filled up. Now we just need to use the central device.
Okay, well... I'm gonna go towards the central device. But I am then going to... First, I'm gonna change Link's fucking clothes. Because I don't need this waterfall shirt on. And... I guess I'll eat this, and I'll eat this apple, I guess. I'll just go fuck myself. Let's see. I'll eat all these tomatoes. There. Okay. I will see you in just a bit. I have to go to an ad, so I'll see you in 3 minutes. Bye-bye. Hey, stop everything. They're lighting those fucking fireworks that scream outside. I'm sure you can't hear it, because I have a condenser microphone. It only picks up what's like immediately around it, but I keep hearing eep coming from outside. Okay. Ooh. I'm like sore. The walk to and from the hairdressers took more out of me than I expected it to. Because it's up a hill. It's up a... Well, it's down a hill to the hairdresser, but it's up a hill from the hairdresser.
Look,
I'm getting half a
the
chicken,
sludge
but I'll probably
dissolved.
get a small salad.
The domain
Ooh,
is surely safe now.
like fried or roasted.
Not
Oh,
good.
rotisserie. Oh my god! Oh, come on.
This strange creature must be responsible.
I don't like Octoroks. But he can't burrow underground, so I think I had...
Get ready.
What?
Let's go, Link.
Okay.
This thing can spew sludge. Horrible. Link, you're not alone in this fight.
Okay.
Are you okay?
I don't know, I got hurt.
Take it from here, Link.
That didn't do anything.
We need to do something about the sludge. Protect
Yeah, I'm working on it. Here we go. Oh my god, I love Splatoon! What? What the fuck are you doing?
Okay, now's our chance.
Okay. Okay! Christmas. Fuck. Alright, slide on.
Be careful.
What?
We've got to stop it.
I know how to stop it. No! I can't believe Ganondorf summoned this fucking thing. Oh, for fuck's sake. Ganondorf's like, who's the biggest fucking scary badass I know?
That was rough. Be careful.
I took a half heart of damage. I'm fine.
Leave it to me. After it, Link.
What the hell? Alright, now you're gonna get it. Okay. Oh, he's dancing.
The sludge is everywhere. Let's use water to clear some away.
Can I have it? Oh, awesome range on that, bud. Better off doing this shit. Oh my god, this is so... Okay.
Swim through the sludge. That's going to make it hard to catch.
I could deal with less of the criticism. I don't think this relationship is gonna work out. Okay, Sidon, are you good now? Can we do it? Fuck. We're just putting it back. God damn it. I took... Bitch, can you see how much health I have? I don't think you're listening. You never pay attention to me. I bet you don't even know what my birthday is. Or my favorite color. Or what I always order at McDonald's. That's all you can offer me? Fucking platitudes. Purple. Purple shake. Yummy. I am curious what the Grievous shake tastes like, and I do wonder if it's like communion. I heard it's berry flavored, yeah. But I don't like go to McDonald's. So.
Okay, now's our chance.
I'm disappointed. Me at Sidon. Damn, girl. You huge. I had a nightmare about Moto Moto a few weeks ago. Where he was just harassing me. Because I'm big. He's like, walks up to me. Says like in my ear. Because the whole time also this stream, I can't see him. Because I can't look directly at him. I don't know why. But, so he's like next to me and he's like, damn girl. You huge. And I'm like, I know. But... and just kept following me everywhere. And tried to take my wedding ring off with his mouth. It was weird. I don't need your help, Sidon. Oh my god. Stop. Hey, Sidon. Can we, like... let's go. Oh my god, that barely does anything.
Can't take too many of those things.
Shut up! I'm done with this. This is why the low grab is on, so I can just, like, slow down time whenever I want. Let's go. I'm gonna run out of fruit. He doesn't want to see you hurt.
Okay, now's our chance.
That's why he says you can't take those hits. Okay. Maybe if he paid more attention, he would know how strong I really am. His rotisserie said barbecue root beer, but I taste none of the former and very little of the latter. Oh! Oh! I'm not gonna say it. Some people say that they make their barbecue with root beer. I prefer a Dr. Pepper-based barbecue sauce. Thank you, dear. Wow, it's all clean. Flubber! You're just in time, Flubber. Fubber, rather. Just in time. I'm not at 2 rows yet. Man. I definitely think the Wind Temple was easier. This one was a little rough. Not for the puzzle. The boss was pretty hard. Or annoying, rather. The puzzles were more creative than the Wind Temple ones, too. But I liked the Wind Temple.
My cherished kin.
Kin? Like Nagito?
Voice again.
Everyone says
You're
the
one
desert
you've been
one is the
hearing this
best.
whole time?
Indeed, I am your ancestor from a time long past. I served the first king of Hyrule as a Zora warrior and a sage who, like you, could direct the flow of water. You are the pride of the Zora, your fluid, graceful movements as you fight. I would expect nothing less from my descendant.
I wouldn't say that
You
he's
bested the monster
all
with
that
silly
fluid
alchemy,
or graceful.
But it was a servant of a greater evil, the demon.
But that's just me.
His purpose was to prevent you from obtaining the stone that you just found. My secret stone.
That stone that you are wearing.
Yes, and it is important you know more about the stone and the Demon King. So listen closely to what I have to say.
Okay.
It concerns the imprisoning war and the destiny of our people. Though we Zora live long lives,
Fluid.
this all happened in a time ancient even to us. The kingdom of Hyrule was still in its infancy. A great evil, the Demon King, appeared. He invaded Hyrule and sought to cut the new kingdom's time short. But Rauru, the first king of Hyrule, brought me and 5 other warriors together to oppose him. To fight the Demon King, Rauru entrusted us with secret stones. Treasured artifacts that amplify the power of those who carry them. As the Sage of Water, I bore a secret stone and fought alongside my fellow sages in battle. However, the Demon King's power was overwhelming. Even my strongest defenses could not stop his ferocious attacks.
Damn.
In the end, our leader realized it would not be possible to defeat the Demon King outright. He chose to end the battle by sealing the Demon King away, sacrificing himself in the process.
So that was the imprisoning war.
Sometime later,
Sometime later.
another of the 6 sages, the Sage of Time, came to visit me, and the destiny of the Zora was made crystal clear.
The magic restraining the Demon King will eventually be undone. When that happens, a noble swordsman named Link will oppose him. We must help. Lend him your power. He will need the Zora's control over water.
The course of the Zora's future was clear. It would be our honor to aid in defeating the Demon King. I swear to you that, when the great evil returns, the Zora Sage of Water will awaken once more. The Zora people and their sage will fight alongside your swordsman.
The triumphant music is hampered a little bit by her being
That is
awful
everything
like
there is
this
to share
when she's
of the Prison
talking.
War and of the destiny of the Zora.
She sounds fine this way though, because she's
Zora's
dead.
domain is once again safe thanks to you. However, the Demon King continues to threaten all of Hyrule. Sidon, my cherished kin, you must take up my secret stone and honor the vow I made to the Sage of Time. Fight alongside the swordsman.
Ma'am, this is a Wendy's drive-thru. We don't have Grimace here. We've never had him.
It's my destiny to fight by your side. I came here so that I could save Zora's domain.
Okay.
But it looks like all of Hyrule will need my help. I'll do all I can, just as my ancestor did. I will accept this secret stone.
Ow, that looked like it hurt.
I am the Sage of Water. Behold, this is my new power.
So can I do anything with that, or?
Here, Link, your hand.
Oh, hand? Okay. Hee hee.
I, Sidon, the Sage of Water, swear that I will fight by your side. Please accept this. It is proof of my vow.
Your vow, eh? Are you just standing there? Yeah. Watching the cutscene? Oh, okay. I just saw you, like, it looked like you were hovering. I'm like, what? You already saw it.
With that ring, you will always have my power with you.
Oh my god, he put a ring on it.
We're partnered up again.
I don't think Yona has a
All
ring,
right,
does she?
Let's head back home.
Me marching around Sora's domain. Look at this! Oh god, he's dying. Does Yona get a ring? No, because I'm special. And she isn't. Mifa's sitting in the afterlife tired of this shit.
Oh.
I'm telling you, Yona's a plant from that Grand Vizier motherfucker. I don't care what his name is. I don't have to know it. What? Muzu. The fireworks are back.
Whoa.
Link, welcome back.
Oh.
Link, have you seen? The sludge has vanished without a trace. Link, thanks to your courage, the inhabitants of Zora's domain are safe once again. Hey, sir, do you think, like, your son is gonna get, like, that tall? I'm just asking. No words can express the depths of my gratitude. Thank you, hero! From the bottom of my heart, I thank you. As for you, Sidon, though Link certainly played a key role, your own efforts to save the domain were nothing short of magnificent. I've always believed in you, Sidon. Now you have unequivocally proven your worthiness to bear the frown. You don't bear a throne, that would be painful. That is why I shall joyously take this opportunity to pass the throne to you. Father, this is so sudden. No, it only seems that way. In truth, it's been heavy on my mind for some time. Sidon, my son. It's time to ascend the throne and as the new king. Take Yona's hand and as one lead Zora's domain to a brighter tomorrow. Me? The king? Thank you, Father. I will not let you down. I swear it. That's the spirit, my boy. Now accept your place upon the throne. The finest swordsman in all of Hyrule shall bear witness to this momentous occasion. And look at my sword, it's all good. It's going clacka clacka clacka. And it's right next to the Yowie statue. Silence, everyone. I hereby inherit this crown from my father, the exalted Dorephan. From this moment on, I shall be king of the Zora. At the same precious moment, I ask that you also open your hearts to your new queen, my beloved Yona. Yay!
Sure.
The sludge threatens us no more. We are once again free to swim through crystal waters beneath azure skies without fear. We could not have achieved this without our dear King Sidon, our heroic Sir Link, and all of us who call the domain home. I am so proud and so very grateful to count myself among the Zora of the domain. However, it does not mean that all matters have been resolved. Right you are, my love. So long as darkness lurks in the depths of Hyrule, this peace we have fought. This peace is what all true warriors fight for. We have fought so hard for it could vanish like a bubble on a needle. We shall not allow that. It is now time for the Zora to help Link prevail. Everyone, I ask that you lend him your strength. Doing that shall be the first task that I and my partner in life and in leadership shall undertake as your king and queen. Hooray! Boo. I mean, who said that? First things first, my friend, regarding the whereabouts of Princess Zelda. When I obtained the secret... Yay, political marriage! When I obtained the secret stone, we saw a vision of that woman. Sage of Time. The resemblance was uncanny. Ba-da-dum-bum. And she also knew your name. Could that have been the real Princess Zelda? If by some strange occurrence that is so, that would mean she has journeyed to the bygone era of my ancient ancestor. And yet Father was attacked by Princess Zelda in the here and now. It does not add up. Well, one thing we know for certain is that we need to know more. Link, as I have just ascended the throne, I must offer my sincerest apologies for being unable to accompany you. I'm important now. Bye. Still, I shall continue gathering information about our lost Princess Zelda. Please promise that you shall once again grace our fair Dora's domain with your presence sooner rather than later. Ding! Whatever comes to pass, know that you and I will always be connected, by the power of a sage, no less. So, like, if anything happens to, like, the you double, do you feel it? Or what? Okay. He said talk to Dina? I don't know what she'd want with me. Why aren't you sitting in the big chair? You're the king, you deserve it. Get in the chair. Oh, Sir Link. Thank you ever so much for your noble efforts. I've been earnestly pondering what I could possibly do to thank you for saving the domain. Oh, I don't know, abdicate? Giotto found some ancient texts that mention the Zora Greaves. It said that those who wear them are gifted with the power to swim in the water as they please. I'm certain that such an item would be invaluable in your quest to locate Princess Zelda. I told Sidon and everyone in the domain that I hope to present this special gift to you. However, the Greaves in question still have not been located. According to the text Giotto found, Zora Greaves were created long ago. It seems they were offered up at the ancient Zora waterworks as a prayer for friendship between the Zora and Hylians. Upon hearing that, I desperately searched there, but I was unable to locate them. I wonder where in the waterworks that Zora Greaves were offered. I think she says something else after this about Sidon and Link. I would have to find the Greaves, I guess. I don't think I have enough thingies. I do not. Okay. Well, here's probably a good spot to end it for tonight, because I'm tired. So. Oh, this is gonna be Jake. Hang on. Help, I'm gone. Help. Help. And I move it down here. And then it goes over here. And then I put it over here. And then I trim it up. Whoops. So funny watching Desert get jealous and huffy. Well, it's not fair, okay? I'll be straight up with it. It ain't fair. Okay, I'm in the right spot now. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. I hope you had a good time. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Yeah. Read anyone? Oh, no one's streaming. Okay. Was Yona even in Breath of the Wild? No. She was introduced in this game as Sidon's childhood friend. So, Well, I hope you have a great night, and I'll see you next time. Hopefully work lets up, so there can be a next time. Alright.